This mod review is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another mod review. Today we're going to take a look at the Bale Stacks mod. Now, while this mod was released over at the Giants Mod Hub, and I typically reserve mods released in the Giants Mod Hub for my weekend roundup videos, every so often there's a mod or two that gets released that really deserves a little closer look. So we are going to basically do a dedicated mod video for this pack. I am really excited to see these come to Farm Sim 19. I really enjoyed using these, or the equivalent of these, in Farm Sim 17. So what are bale stacks? Well, you can see right here we've got a stack of 110 silage bales, 110 straw bales, and around the corner here we have 110 hay and grass bales. Round. Then over here we have 168 bale stacks of grass, wrapped silage, hay, and straw. And what this does is, if you are doing your gameplay, if you are someone that likes to do bales, and you can see here we've got 4 stacks of 168 and 4 stacks of 110 bales. So we have a massive number of bales here on the screen. If we had this many bales on screen, without them being in this bale stack mod, I suspect we would be seeing some serious hit on frames. And we probably would be a little scared to get anywhere close to these things without having them just utterly explode on us and have just utter carnage. Let's take a look at these here in the shop. Pull up placeables and we go to miscellaneous. Okay, we're going to see we have the square bale stacks, straw, hay, grass, and silage, $150 piece, 168 bales per stack. Then we have the round bale variants. We have round, grass, hay, straw, and silage. These only hold 110 bales each, but are still just $150 a piece. So what this does is it basically takes the bale and puts it into, if you will, a bale silo. Get a visual representation of the bale in your stack, and what you get benefit out of this is, one, benefit because you don't have 110 individual bales being all tracked by the game, trying to be rendered with all their collisions and everything. You have a visual representation of these bales, but they're locked away in the save game as XML information. How does this work? Well, we come up here and we hit the R button. You'll see we have grass 110 out of 110 bales. If we hit the R button, we get a nice visual representation of our bale. See the total number of objects, 110. Capacity is 110. Each bale in this stack is 4,000 liters, and there are a total of 440,000 liters here in this stack. And you'll notice this fermenting column. This only holds for the silage stacks. Let's go over here and check out that. So if we are using seasons and we wish to put silage bales in the stack, we don't need to worry about basically putting in wrapped grass and getting out wrapped grass. What we can do is we can put in the wrapped grass silage bale to be soon fermented, and it will continue to ferment within the stack. Each one of these bales is tracked independently in the save game, and seasons basically still takes effect, and each bale is still fermented individually, and you can get silage out, assuming that the fermentation process has completed. Something else that's interesting to note with these silage stacks is right here they're all in white. If you use a different color wrapper, your stacks will represent the color of wrap that you have chosen. If you have multiple colored wrapped bales, you've got some pink ones, you've got some green ones, you've got some black ones, and some white ones, You put them all in there, you will have multicolored bale stacks. Something else to note, these are put in kind of, they're first in, last out, if you will, or if it makes more sense to you, last in, first out. So when you put these bales into the stack, the last one that you put in is the first one that you're going to get out. So that's very important to note, especially with respect to these fermentation stacks. That it's not the first bale you put in, because the first bale you put in is down here at the bottom of the stack. You're clearly not going to take that bale out. You got all these bales on top of it. Put a bale in, you're going to take that bale out first. So this is going to be the bale over here, top left. That's going to be the bale that we're going to get out first, because that's the last one that went in. How do you get a bale out? Just come up here, hit R. You can select up to 20 bales. One bale, all the way up to 20. And then we hit confirm, and our bale will basically spawn out. So let's go ahead and spawn that one bale out. See where the bale used to be. And now it's right here. We can go ahead and let's just look at this and spawn out a few more. Now you see the total is now down to 19. So it keeps track of how many bales are in the spawn area, and it'll only let you spawn out the total of 20. So there we go. We have 5 bales out. So 6 bales out, and then we have 6 bales there. Very easy to put these in. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just grab a tractor, and I'll be right back. All right, we've got my handy-dandy, trusty Massey Ferguson telehandler. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put these two back in the stack. There they go. It's just that simple. Just get the bales close to the intake trigger. You'll see them spawn in the stack. There we go. Let's bring out a couple of these round bales, see how they operate. Eject up to 27 round bales at a time. Bring out 5. There they are. Now something else to note, and I'm going to show you guys this here in a minute, is let's park something here in the spawn zone. So we have our tractor parked in the spawn zone. Try to eject it, or go to eject our bales. You see that we have a vehicle, and we can see whose farm it is, our farm. If it was multiplayer, it would basically say which farm it was. And it shows you graphically what is in the spawn area. Let's get our telehandler out of the way. Spawn 27 bales, just like that. Now, also something to note, especially with these silage bales, is that it is ejecting the exact bale that you put in. So if you put a bale in that is not 4,000 liters of capacity, you will get a bale out that is not 4,000 liters of capacity. So, like with seasons, you put in a wrapped grass bale that has, let's say, 3,900 liters of 3,990 liters of product, because it has already started to rot away before you got it wrapped, then it's going to show that you have a bale of 3,990 liters of product in the stack. This is just how they are going in there, how they're animated. Really like how these square ones are alternating on the rows. Let's go ahead and put these in, and then I'm going to show you real quickly how you put these down. This mod is really, really useful in multiplayer. You might have 8 different farms all trying to keep bales, and you don't want to have 1,000+ bales on the map. We go to miscellaneous, and let's go ahead and put down the round silage stack. So you can see we have a representation of what the stack will look like when it's full. You can see the spawning and the receiving trigger. See, it doesn't rotate exactly on its center. It rotates on the center of its stack, not really on the center of its area. It's pretty simple. You just position it where you want it, put it down, and there you go. $150 later, you have a nice area to start putting in silage bales. And we would put bales right around here in order for them to spawn in. Just move one bale just for a final demonstration. There's our bale. Hey guys, once again, this mod can be found over at the Giants Mod Hub or the in-game Mod Hub. Oops. That is something you need to be careful of. Just do not drive the bale back over the trigger. Guys, I hope you liked the video. Today, please go ahead and click that like button. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of the bale stack mod? Is this a mod that you used in Farm Sim 17 at all? And until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.